hello. Hi. I woke up at like 7:30 today, and I was like, yes. I got my computer up, got my coffee, and I was like, yeah, I can stream at 8 o'clock. And then I was like, I'm still tired. um, and I'm still tired currently, but definitely less tired than I was this morning. Like I said, I'm trying to not like push myself too hard. Um, so yeah, I'm trying not to push myself too hard. I wanted to make like 3 Sims. I've been wanting to go into cast since like Friday. So I was like, I really want to do this. Definitely not as much energy as I would like. Hi, Tier. How are you doing? How's everything? How's your Monday? How's the start of your week? Hope your week is starting off swell. Fantastic. I just submitted my master's thesis. Oh my god. Congratulations. What the heck? Congratulations. Glad that's behind you. I keep forgetting that persons are still like in school and stuff, so congrats. You finally got that out of the way. Thank you. Listen, like from what I've heard, like masters, well, of course it's pretty hard, but like I don't know why, like I just think it's like school, but like with less people. Same as undergrad, just like with less people. I don't know. um yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I wish I was doing better. I did take my medication last night, which is pretty cool. I don't think the fatigue is from that. I think I just need to get up and stretch my legs. Um I was like, I think I slept like most of the day yesterday. So I don't think it's me being tired. I think I just need to get up. um, well, yeah, I'm not. I could be doing better, but I can't just wait until I feel good. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things. Um, but yeah, what are you doing your masters in, if you don't mind me asking? Um, seems really cool. I cannot wait. I'm such a nerd. I can't stop myself from doing this. Like, I can't wait to start like graduate school. I'm like halfway through my undergrad, and I'm planning to transfer. So I'll probably like be in there for like another like year or two. Then master's education for teaching politics, economics, and English in Germany. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. I don't know why, like sometimes I'm like, because like I've been better mentally. So sometimes I'm like, wow, you know what? I don't hate people as much as I thought. Maybe teaching wouldn't be so bad. And it's like, no, no, I could do it. Um, that yeah, it's definitely like a great profession, and that sounds really, really, really freaking cool. So congratulations. I like that. I like that a lot. Sorry that my head is down. I'm doing stuff. I'm doing something. But yeah, thank you so much. No problem. You don't need to thank me. I always thought that like educators and like what is it, like custodians and stuff, I feel like they don't get like a lot of like praise when like society literally would not function if you know oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I literally just put myself together. I usually hate this shirt. It's like supposed to be baggy, but like I just don't feel like I pull it off very well. But I think when my hair is up, it looks a bit better. Plus, like pulling up the sleeves definitely helps because like just makes me look baggy. Kadoosh. Sorry. It looks cool. Thank you. I do like this shirt. I don't wear it out anymore because, like I said, you have to like have a very specific framing for it to look good on me specifically. But yeah, for the most part, I do like this shirt. I just wish I could pull it off more. You know what I mean? Wish I had like the style. It just looks like a big shirt on me. Uh, do. But yeah, I'm definitely not as energetic as I would like to be. I wanted to stream for like an hour and a half, but like I'm hoping that we can do that. I'm really hoping because I was hoping that like when I turned it on, like turn on the stream, that I might start feeling better. Not happening right now. Houston, it's not happening. So I'm hoping that we can get better throughout the stream. But yeah, I used to like force myself to stream like every day at the um same time like every day, and it really doesn't do well for me. Maybe you can ask a friend to meet you for coffee later today and talk a bit, dude. I've been like, I realized the other day that I haven't left my house in like 2 months. I've just been home editing, streaming, like working on like my applications and stuff like that. I haven't gone outside. The most I've gone is like up the street to get like a cheese loaf. um, I definitely should stretch my legs. I don't know. I do get a lot of anxiety. Um, with the idea of like leaving my house. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it definitely like is harder when I haven't done it in a while. You know what I mean? Hi Nero, I'm new here. Oh my god, no way. I've never seen you before. Oh my god, hi. Oh my god, hello. um, you do it at your own pace. That's best. I know, but my pace is so slow. Like, I try to do things at my own pace, which definitely helps me a lot. Just like, you know, it's like, hey, if I'm not feeling it today, like that's fine. I like today is like the first day where it's like I'm trying to force myself to stream, and it's not like I am not happy right now. Not gonna lie, it probably like I definitely see how I burnt myself out by forcing myself every day. Um, Hi Nero. Oh my god, hi. Oh Jesus. um, but yeah, I definitely see how I burnt myself out by streaming every day because I am not happy right now trying this stream when I'm not feeling it today. Um, but that's okay. Cause like, you know, you're always like, oh, you know, like maybe if I just tried harder, you know, if, maybe it was just in my head, you know, yeah, like this is better than before, but you know, what if I tried just a little bit? It's like my favorite LGBTQ plus streamer. Oh my god, no wait, I haven't done anything gay this month. It's really tough because our Pride stuff isn't until the first week in August, so a lot of like the Pride like things, there's nothing being held in Jamaica right now. So it's like everybody else is doing their Pride stuff. They're all like looking all cute and stuff, and I'm just like, I have to wait like a month or two before I can do it. um, there's still this It Gets Better stream that I want to do at the end of the month. Yeah, we have like a week and a half. I want to do like the last 2 days maybe. Oh, just thinking about it stressed me out. Um, but yeah, that's like I'll probably just like dress up and like put my makeup on and put like all the flags and stuff. But yeah, other than that, I have had nothing. I've had absolutely nothing. To do this month. I was really hoping that someone was gonna hold something. Hi Bella. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi. Wait. Trying to do my shirt. I haven't done one of these in a. I used to do these all the time. I just realized that I used to like do this all the time. I don't do it anymore. It literally feels weird in my hand. Like I haven't done this in forever. Oh my god, I feel so old doing this. I haven't done this since high school. I just forgot it was a thing. Um, but yes, hello everyone. Oh, I was going to stream for like an hour and a half to make it a couple sims. Nothing too crazy, too fancy. Um, but yeah, I was talking about how there really isn't anything for me to do. But yeah, I was hoping that me like I was gonna use like Pride stuff as an excuse to get out of my house, but no one has held anything because it's not our Pride month yet. It's like, damn, nothing? Not even a little bit? Like, Jesus. My God. So yeah, it's pretty tough. It's rough out here, man. It's tough out here. We're trying our best. We're trying our darndest, our damnedest. By trying our best, I mean uh I made a couple TikToks, I guess. Is the most I could like squeeze it myself out of, but like I don't know. Like mostly because like I haven't really like dressed up like really like a lot, like a really nice picture in a while. I feel like, and I want to do that. Like I really want to, um, but I don't know. I'm just looking for just any occasion really. I'm supposed to get my hair done next week, um, because my birthday was last month and my mom's birthday is this month, so we're just gonna celebrate it like together. Um, so my hair is gonna get done. Um, she's pretty cool, pretty cool. Um, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Nervous. I don't know. I'm just get scared of like trying new things. It's like I haven't left my house in so long, and it's like we haven't decided. It's like, oh, where are we gonna get like sushi, or are we gonna like go to the spa? We haven't decided yet. It's like trying something new, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm scared. I try to just like really go with the flow. You know what I mean? Because like whenever I like focus too much on something, it really stresses me out. Like yesterday, oh my god, I was thinking about like um I was trying to really like push myself to look at like my transfer options for school, and I gave myself a headache. Like I cannot relax. Like it's either I'm super chill or overly stressed about something. Because I went to the doctor earlier this year, like in January. My doctor was like, you have really high blood pressure for somebody your age, and you really need to work on that. Like I said, that is very bad. So I've been trying to like really like take it easy. You know what I mean? It definitely feels better. Like I'm just so used to like I have to like crunch time all the time. I have to do everything every day. And if not, then like I'm just not being productive, and it's like that's just not very healthy. So I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. But I'm gonna try. Definitely going to be sending a bunch of emails today. I've been drafting them because like I'm just scared to send them because I'm nervous. Um, but they're getting sent today. I'm gonna send like 10 emails today. And maybe a phone call or two, depending on if I get some credit, but who knows. Definitely should. Definitely should be doing phone calls today. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just nervous. I just get scared about everything. Oh gosh. Centurions. What we're doing? Okay. Where can I there you are. But I mean it's not gonna get any easier if I just like sit on it, you know what I mean? So it has to be done. It has to be done. It's like, oh, I'll just like fiddle with it a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on. 1 second. We're doing cast today. We're not building today. We're doing cast today. Where is it? There you are. The last one I did was like what, a witch or something like that? Show it to me. There we are. Witch. Oh, we're doing sexy, animal lover, and pop queen. Okay. Sexy. I guess we're just gonna go straight lingerie. Why not? Why the heck not? Ooh, should do a prediction. Cause why not? It's fun. I don't see why not. Start prediction. Um, make enough 3 Sims. We have yay, and then we have nay, and then we have it going for 30 minutes. Fun. All right, sickness. Okay. Just gonna put this where you need to be. Nice. All right, you guys are hearing the music, right? Okay, this music is just a little bit quieter, more quiet, quietest. That's fine. Okay, let's get into this freak. I've totally been stalling for the past like 20 minutes. Let's do it. Um, yeah, mostly because I'm just scared. But I'm just trying to take it easy, but still be productive, which is very difficult for me. Um, yeah, to try and like balance myself, or like, yeah, I'm still getting all my stuff done. Like today, I need to edit like 2 videos. I need to make 2 phone calls. Is it 2? It might be 2. Yes, I do need to make 2 phone calls. Hi, Lotus. Oh, why is it not? Oh, is that not like a sound command that we have? Huh, weird. But hi, Lotus. How you doing? How's everything? How's life? How's love? Nina, Lotus. Oh my God, Lotus, no way. Oh my God, no way right now. Oh my God, that's crazy. um, but I hope everyone's doing well. We're 3/4 of the way through June. I hope your Pride Month's doing well. Hope your June is doing fantastic. Happy Juneteenth to my African Americans. You know, happy everything to everyone. Love you guys. Posture check. Oh my Jesus Christ. I was intentionally trying to lean back. I was trying to intentionally lean back and you wouldn't let me. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I could be. Oh, I just popped my choker. Jesus Christ. Don't laugh at me. Can't believe you won't even. Dude, I literally just broke my choker. My neck is too fat. I like officially broke my choker. This is like, this keeps happening with this one specifically. It's like the third or fourth time. Every time it like breaks like a piece of the chain. I didn't have any chain left. So I was doing it like directly like on the hook and now it broke. It's broken. I'll show you guys. Strong ass neck. Shut up. I gained weight. Surprisingly, I gained weight in my neck. Look at this. Are you seeing this right now? It's supposed to be attached to this part. Like, it's still hooked. Just not to. Oh! Drop my charm. Uh-oh. I dropped the little triangle thing on it. I think it's supposed to be. I don't know where it went. Protaria's anime character workout. Shut up. I can't find it right now because my nose is dripping. Yeah, I'll just have to look for it later. Fun. This broke my choker. My neck feels so empty. Oh no. But yeah, I really like that one. So typically I try to like ease my sneeze and I was trying to do it, but I forgot how to do it. Oh my god, you could see like the cogs turning in my brain. I was like, wait, how do I do this again? I didn't do it right, so I'm over here sneezing too. Yeah, I don't. How dare I make sure that your back is straight? Okay, listen. I was willingly making the decision to not do it. It's not like I forgot. I was just trying to like take it easy. You know what I mean? Oh Jesus, fun. How fun. Oh my god, I love that. That's so sick. That's why I don't do chokers. No one understands how to make chokers for next like hours. I mean, like, I want more, but like I don't know. I'm worried that like chokers are like not in style, but like people still wear them. It's just not as often, which like I like them. I don't like necklaces and stuff like that. I like chokers. It just, I don't know, it feels safer. It's more like cozy. I don't know. It's like wearing like a jacket or like a mask or a hoodie. It just feels, you know, deco strength. Okay, leave me alone. Jesus. But yeah, like I want more accessories. Be very fun. It just, that's my last one. Can't believe I'm being bullied in my own stream. I just got here. Because that's the last time I had to pull myself together for a stream for you guys. I feel so naked. Oh god. But yeah, the first like the very first chokers that I got, I was like 18. I don't wear those anymore because those are like really bad quality chokers. I got them from like just some random like store in Kingston where chokers are really like popping, you know what I mean? I think that was 2016. Yes. And they're like so tight and just uncomfortable. There's these thick things. They're just like, we're not, you know what I mean? And then I bought some good ones that lasted me for like a really long time, but now it's like I have to like start maintaining them because like you just saw they're starting to like fall apart. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. Always pretty, so anything more you do is extra. Okay, that's not true. You're not allowed to be nice to me right now. Okay, that's very mean actually to be nice to me right now. That's not cool. I don't agree with this. Okay, I wonder if I should make her blonde. They keep saying that, oh, you know, like blondes have more fun. I don't know. What's a sexy hair color that's not red? Because last time I made had red hair. What's a sexy eyebrow? Like, I guess this is okay. I mean, we have to do like what I would consider to be sexy. So, hi, Ham. Compliment yourself. Oh, Jesus. I do not have a fat neck. There. I'll take that as the compliment, even though I just broke my choker. We'll just have to say, oh, well, those eyes are beautiful. Um, I do not have a fat neck, and anyone who says otherwise, being mean to me, and they're lying out of their teeth. They're lying through their fingers. Okay. But hi, Ham. How are you doing? How's everything? How's life been? Everything's going great for everybody. Hope school's going well. Hope work's going well. Hope life's going well. You know what I mean? If you're taking time for yourself, hope it's going well. Everything's going well. And you just have those sultry eyebrow, those eyes. Yeah, I love you guys. What the heck? But yeah, that is my compliment. I hope that's worth your points, Lotus. I hope that's okay. um, yeah, I love like streaming at a time when like you guys like get to see me. I was worried that like I was gonna miss the regulars, but it is like peak time. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. I'll accept it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sleep Executive, thank you. Guys, we have service, thank you. The conversation about how fat is not a criticism, even though people using this one. That is true. Fat is not a bad word. There's nothing wrong with that. That is okay. Fine. Started my new job tomorrow. Fun! Oh my god, congratulations. Congratulations. Everybody say congrats to Tyr and Hem. Tyr completed their master's thesis and Hem is starting a new job. Congrats. Congratulatory. Salutations. Wait, no. Salutations is hello. That's different. That's different. Not the same, it's different. Thank you. I'm allowed to be nice to you. Says who? Because like I don't remember seeing that in the forum. I don't know. I didn't see that in the contract. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. I don't think that's true. I love that this is my form. Like this is what I think sexy looks like. I think she looks good. I start my new college tomorrow. Oh my god, everybody's doing great. I know it's not often, but still. Her glasses so she can review the contract. Listen, I didn't mention it, but like I knew I wasn't feeling well when like I like turned my OBS on and I couldn't see myself. Like I was looking at my like screen in OBS and I was like, I'm blurry, but I don't want to wear my glasses. So I probably should be wearing my glasses right now. Actually, do I have my glasses? I think I do. Bald head. Okay, listen. You might be on. I was planning to give her hair, but you might be onto something there. I'm not gonna lie. You might be onto something. I've been meaning to wear my glasses for the past like 2 days. I cannot see. I don't know what it is, but I cannot see. Oh boy, the nerd's coming in. Wait, hold on. Where is she? Wait, where is she? There she is. Ah, yes. Ah, very studious. Ah, yes. Oh, that's perfect. I didn't even realize my eyes are hurting me until I put these on. There still needs to be cleaned a little bit more. One sec. I can't see. I'm happy you guys are doing well. Your eyes, thank you. Yes, they do. Definitely. I don't know. I'm always like, oh, I don't need my glasses unless I'm like in class or something. But like, when I wear them at home, sorry. Yeah. Apologies. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Gesundheit. Okay. Thank you. Blessings. But yeah. A lot of times when I do like wear it at home, I can't stop. Like, there's still like a dot right here. You're gonna piss me off. You're gonna upsetting. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. There's a little dot in the middle of my. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose it. The one time I decide to wear my glasses. Are you guys seeing this right now? I don't know if you guys can see it. You can't. Wait, you kind of can. Yeah, you see it, right? There's like a dot in the middle of my glasses. Yeah. Oh, there it is. You see that dot? I can't get rid of it. Like, why are you doing this to me right now? This is very rude. But yeah, it gets really comfortable when I wear my glasses at home, and I end up just wearing it like all the time. Probably a chip in the glass. Don't Don't tell me that. I paid like 50 grand for these glasses. Please don't tell me that. I don't know how much that is in American, but oh no, I got it. I got it. I got it. I just had to do the sin of putting my finger on my glasses, but I got it. It's not a chip. Don't scare me like that. But yeah, my first pair, my very first pair of glasses, they like dented because I was wearing them too much. And I didn't know that like you were supposed to change them like was it like every like 2 years or something like that? I don't remember. It's beautiful. Um so I was like, wow, my like glasses are really like lopsided. Um so I was very afraid of it happening again with my glasses. So I'm just want to wear it the least amount of time possible. But man, it feels really good to wear my glasses. Ooh, child. Oh, I can see. Oh, my screen is so beautiful. Oh, it's so HD. Oh my god. Every time I look, like I wear my glasses at home, which is like I can count them on my hand, maybe like 3, 4 times I've worn my glasses at home. Um, I don't know why I'm dizzy all of a sudden, but imagine not wearing them. They're expensive. I don't want to like wear them down. I don't want to. It's spooky. I don't want to. I feel like I want her to be darker skinned. I feel like I really want her to be darker. This is what I consider to be sexy, right? Oh, it's so creamy looking. I love that. That's why you pay the money. Their glasses. What? How can you wear your glasses down? Dude. Okay, I just don't like to spend money. Okay, so if I can make something last as long as possible, I will do that. I know it's counterproductive, but it's like I need my glasses when I'm like in class or if I'm like trying to take the bus because like I don't want to miss my bus, so I have to see which bus is coming. You know what I mean? But like at home, I don't need my glasses. You know what I mean? So if my eyes start hurting, then it's like okay, I'll wear my glasses. But like I don't need my glasses necessarily if I'm at home. Because like I can't see things that are far away. It's not like I can't see things that are close to me. So it's like I can survive. Like that's the thing. My metric is like my bar is like, can I survive without my glasses in this situation? And if the answer is yes, like will I literally like die and suffer without my glasses? Then like if not, then like I'll just not wear them. Like it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to wear them all the time. I know. It's just that I'm just afraid that I don't know, I'd touch my face or like I don't know, I'd like hug somebody, then like my glasses will like get bent or something. I'm very afraid of my glasses just like getting like bent. I don't like it. I'm horrified because I guess I'm just traumatized because like that happened with my first pair of glasses. They got like I said, they got they got bent, and they were the only glasses that I had for like all of high school. Like I think I got them in ninth grade, and I wore them until like 10th, 11th grade. Cause then I literally wore it to the point where physically like it was not helping me anymore. Like it just wasn't helping me. I'll just strain my poor eyeballs. It's fine. Everything's fine. I mean, I'm not straining them necessarily. I mean, I guess I am. I just don't really have like a metric for straining my eyes. Cause like I've talked about this before, not very frequently, but I have mentioned this story before where like as a kid, maybe like 8 years old, 8 or like between like 5 or 8 years old, I noticed that everyone in my family wore glasses. And I was like, oh, I can get ahead of this. I'm smart. I can get ahead of this. You see, they didn't know that it runs in the family, but I know now. And I'll use that to my advantage. Um, this is interesting that this is what I consider to be like very pretty. Yeah, I think she's gorgeous. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Um, but yeah. So what I did was like I had like one of those big back TVs, so like there was like static and stuff on the TV. So I would go directly up to the TV, and I would try to like focus my eyes onto like the pixels, and it's like I was like, oh, my eyes are hurting. That means it's working. So I was like, okay, yes, I'm training my eyes. It's like a muscle. You know what I mean? It's like I'm lifting weights. It's like so that's how I was treating it. Yes. as a kid, I tried to train my eyes so I didn't have to wear glasses. Um, of course, that's not how eyeballs work. I was like 8. How was I supposed to know? I didn't know that. I thought I was being big. I was thought I was being like massive noggin. Okay, super wrinkly brain. I thought I was being so smart. Like I think like persons would be like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, there's nothing. I'm just looking at TV." It's like you shouldn't be so close to TV. And it's like, shh, they don't know. You can't tell them they don't know. They don't understand. They don't understand. um, I don't blame you though. It's really as they claim their eyes could be trained to not need glasses. Like I mean, ads can really like convince you that like you can or can't do something. Because I remember when I was a kid, I thought I had like restless leg syndrome. I just had a lot of energy as a kid. I was like, I can't sleep. Like, I still toss and turn, but I thought the reason why I was tossing and turning when I was trying to sleep was because I had restless leg syndrome. It's like, no, you just toss and turn a lot. You just can't sleep. So, like, could actually say I'm wearing glasses weakens your eyes. Yeah, like, there's sometimes when, like, I'm on Reddit, and then there's like doctors. Oh, her nose is beautiful. God damn, it's a perfect shade. Good lord. Um, like I can't remember eye doctors like optometrists at an eye doctor. They'd be like, I report, parents for like child abuse for not giving them their glasses. Like parents would like hide the kids' glasses from them. Be like, oh, I don't want my kid to like, look like a nerd, or like, oh my gosh, the kid is like faking it. And it's like, how is a kid going to fake not being able to see? Like, you have to read what's on the screen, and it's like, how are you gonna like what? Exactly. Yeah, it's like you're making it so much worse for your kid. It's like you taking the glass away is not gonna stop them from not being able to see. It's like, how do you hate your kids so much that you think they're lying about being blind? Like, how does that work? Can I even imagine like if the kid is like sick or if they're being bullied and stuff, like how they treat their kid? That just sounds terrible. It's like I literally could I couldn't understand something like that. I don't know. The slightest thing that's wrong with like me or like the rest of my family or even like my dog, straight to the vet, straight to the doctor, everybody all the time. It's like you just can't do that. Like what? That makes no sense. But yeah, people are just horrific. It's like I don't know. People treat kids like they're not human. It's real weird. Like I was, even if the kid fakes what they can and cannot see, an eye doctor can look their eyes respond to various tests and stuff. Yeah, like if anything, like the doctor can tell like if they're like lying about like what they're able to see on the screen, because it's like they serve profession. Like I feel like they would know what like someone like what someone's typical response would be. You know what I mean? Kind of books. My mom taking my glasses as punishment, so I couldn't read books while I was grounded. What? You see, that's so weird. Like, why would you punish a kid for doing like a good thing? So okay, this kid likes reading, so I'm going to punish them by having them not read. It's like I don't know. It feels weird to me. It's like if someone was doing something wrong, right? It's like I mean I don't know. It's like if you have like a nerdy kid, I guess it's like, but still you can't like punish them from like by like doing that. I don't know. It's weird. I think there are other ways to do that. I don't know why people are always like, oh, like you shouldn't be like praised for doing like the regular stuff. That's like regular stuff. It's like only if you do something bad will I acknowledge your behavior. It's like, but then at the same time, I will acknowledge it by punishing you because you like to do good stuff. It's I don't know, it's weird. Taking their kids prosthetic leg as a punishment. Oh goddamn. Oh my god. I never even considered that, but you know what? There's definitely parents who do that. Ugh. Oh, I'm dude. People just hate children. I'm convinced. People just like hate children. That really sucks. It just really freaking sucks. Like, why would you? You're pretty. But I feel like I want her hair to be longer. I don't know. I haven't used like a fro in a minute. I've used one in a hot minute. Like a hot minute. God damn. I am ashamed that I have not used any of these in so long. I guess because I used to use them like all the time. It was the first like CC that I ever got for The Sims 4. So I've just been trying to not use it, I guess. because I used to only use them, but like I have to. It's been so long. But yeah, people like, oh my god, talking about like aesthetics and like disabilities and stuff. Dude, I hate the way people treat persons who are like in wheelchairs and stuff. It's so dumb. It's like even if it's just for like assistance for like mobility, like if someone like has trouble walking, like they can physically walk, but they have trouble walking, so they use a wheelchair. Like, why are you mad? What are they doing? Stealing like wheelchair valor? Like what do you what is your problem? And like, oh my god, there's like, oh my god, I can't remember. I think it's like a tweet or something. Oop, I like this one. I might pick this one. I might pick this one. Um, I don't get it either. Yeah, like there's talks about how like, oh, like someone would be like riding on the sidewalk and somebody's like standing in the middle of the sidewalk. And like, oh, you can go around. It's like, no, I can't, because if I go like from the sidewalk to the street, I'll tumble out of my chair. It's like, you can go around. It's like, man, if I don't run over your, oh, I would just run over their foot. Oh, it's so annoying. People just suck. There's so many things. It's like, yeah, people like, oh, like if you have like a disability, you shouldn't be out of the house like after 5 p.m. Like, why should I like why do you need to be serviced at that time? You should be outside. And it's like, what? Like, are we like ghosts or something? Are we like vampires? Not we, but like still, like are people with disabilities like vampires or something? Like, why would they not go outside? It's like, oh, like I don't see why like you would need to go outside. Like, what do you mean? They want to go to the club too. They have errands to run at night too. They have day jobs too. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Like, what? Oh, it's so frustrating. People suck. People suck. People suck. I love how that's this. We went from like, oh my god, I don't like wearing my glasses. Like, you know what? I hate people who mistreat persons with disabilities. That's what I hate. Um, yeah, it's really lame. People are just lame. People like to like people. A lot of people feel like the things like the forces that like oppress them are like so like grand and like out of their reach that they can't do anything about it. So what they do is they like try to oppress people that they feel like are like below them, which like I never like understood for the longest time, because like I start my first like job, I would get bored. I'm playing 2 or 3 games repeatedly. Yeah, I don't. That's the whole reason I play them, is because I don't get bored. I do not. um Well, I can get bored of like maybe like Auction Not Included and like City Skyline and stuff like that. Those games are like, like I might play like every now and then. Like right now I'm playing like Don't Starve every now and then. But like if I played it like all the time, and it's like I don't think I'm gonna play it to completion, but like if I played it all the time, I would definitely get bored. And it's like, I don't know. I just won't force myself to do something like that, you know what I mean? Different strokes for different folks. Um but yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember. I was talking about, right, because my first job was in the service industry. I was like a hostess. Come back, and first message I see is I'm taking his prosthetic legs. Okay, yeah, yeah. We just typical chill conversation. No big deal. Nothing too heavy, of course. um, yeah. I never understood why like someone like outside, like outside, typically regular human being, but as soon as they enter a restaurant, suddenly like all of their like manners and like just like regular expectations as like a human being just like goes like out the window. Like, why are you being like just the worst? I just don't understand, you know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. Until like years later, when someone is like, oh, people are mean to like service people because it's their closest, like it makes them feel like they have a servant. I was like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense. Which sucks. It's like you complain about how like persons above you treat you, and as soon as you get the opportunity to do it to somebody else, you jump on it. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. You can't complain about it and then do the same thing. That makes no sense. Like, it's the same thing about like oppressed groups, where it's like, oh yeah, I hate when oppressors oppress us in this way, and then they see somebody else who they deem to be like less than them, and it's like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna do it to them. It's like, yeah, we're equal, but they're not. It's like, yeah, but if you like, what makes it, if you can say that, then like why can't the other people say that you aren't? Like, what I mean? Like, say no, it's not the same. It's like, how? Doesn't make sense. Makes no sense. Jesus. Oh my god. I don't know how we get here. Uh, it's weird. It's like just because something is like popular to you doesn't make it okay. Cause like even like back in like when like slavery was a thing, there were still people who were like, yeah, there's something about this just doesn't seem right. Cause like people act like, black people were just like in their own like little bubble and just like didn't do like, they weren't like a part of like any like societies or whatever. It's like they're like black like aristocrats and stuff like that in Europe. So it's like not like they didn't know what black people looks like. It's not like they didn't know how to like read or write. Like that's ridiculous. So it's like I don't know, man. It's so strange to me. I'm trying to like give her some beats and stuff, but it doesn't seem to be working. So we'll just have to skip that. Um, but yeah, it's so like just because something is like very popular doesn't mean that like you're gonna find people who like are like, yeah, this is wrong. Like this is uncalled for. So it's like, what, you're only gonna not do it if it's like a popular opinion? It's like, it does other people's like opinion dictate what is right or wrong? It's like, is that where your compass lies? Like, I don't understand that. It's like, oh well, no one said a problem with this. It's like, so I don't, but you can see why it's wrong. It's like, yeah, but no one's complaining about it. It's like, what? I don't understand. This black gay man on social media who's been raging people about pronouns, like, sir, you of all people know better. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like somebody always wants to feel like they're better than somebody else. It's the thing. Or it's like you have to like take a step back and ground yourself and be like, hey, these like, cause like, okay, it's human nature, right? Just be like, cause like we're all very social creatures. We see something that we think is like different or something like that. Where it's like, oh, hold on. Whoa, wait a second. You know what I mean? You can naturally have that response. It's what you do with that dictates who you are as a person. So it's like you can't just like have a knee-jerk reaction to everything that you see that's stupid. Oh, we have stream raiders. We have stream raiders. Oh my god, we're stream raiding. No way. No way right now. Oh my god, we're raiding. No way. But yeah, people are like, oh, like this, it's so natural to do this. So like, we can't help it if like this is something that like we're like built to do. And it's like, no, yes we can. There's a reason why, you have like, ways to like anger management and like consent and all these things, because we know that it's better to operate a certain way. It's better for everybody. That's like the whole reason you have like societies and stuff like that is because we're trying to overcome these natural things and trying to like make things better. Like, like skyscrapers aren't natural, but we do it anyway because it's better to have like more people in one place since the population is so big. So it's like, why do you put like, oh, the things that you want, like, okay, people always agree with things that like they agree with, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, we can't help this one thing because like it's natural. You only say that because you want to, and it's like, oh, we have to do this thing because you like it. You just want to do it because you like it. It's not because like it's natural or not natural. You just want to do it because you like it, whether it agrees with you or not. Like there are some things that are like instinctual to us that you should lean into. Like, your instincts, like literally your instincts are good to follow. As long as like, you make sure that there's no like inherited like biases in there that would make you like think a certain way. As long as like you take a step back, ground yourself, and say, okay, there is then genuinely something wrong with this situation, then like there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? But to say that like, oh yeah, actually, like I'm not used to this, so like they should just like die, is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, oh, it's natural for me to feel that way. Okay, but then fix it. Like what? Like we can go back to the kid thing, or like the persons with disabilities thing, for example, or even like the fat thing that we were talking about before. Literally all of these like groups of people, someone would be like, oh, something about like I just don't like how you look, or like just because of like how you speak or how you carry yourself, I don't see you as an equal human being, and so therefore I will shame you, like, or like I'm gonna treat you as less than, like, just because like you would think like, okay, you're okay, actually like this one, your immediate reaction to seeing like, I don't know, like a child, right? Think about the kid like faking their glasses, right? Of course. Oh jeez, I thought my computer froze for a second. um it's understandable. Yeah, your immediate thing might be, if you're not paying attention to your kid, of course, your immediate thing might be, oh, like what, your eyesight seems fine, like nobody in my family wears glasses. There's something wrong with you. You're probably just like doing it for attention. Your friend wears glasses. Da, 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 da. Like that might be like your initial like knee-jerk reaction, right? But then you have to take a second and take a step back and be like, okay, if this is true, how am I damaging my kid? If it isn't true, how can we prove that without like, like negatively impacting them, by just immediately assuming that they're lying? You know what I mean? It's like you have to be more rational and understanding about things. It's like, hey, is this an appropriate way to respond? Why am I responding this way? How can I respond in a different way? Like, it's just, you should just really think about stuff. Or it's like people just like, I don't know, people feel like their immediate, like, strongest reaction, oh, this is cute, is like always valid all the time. And like, that's not true. I wish people understood that, like, their immediate reaction to something is not like, you don't have to stand by that. Like, you don't have to. It doesn't make you any less of a person to not stand by that. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're like, I guess people kind of like, oh, that's beautiful. People can feel like bad about themselves if they have to like reevaluate. I guess that's why they double down. I'm genuinely trying to understand. Good point. Yeah, it's like a lot of persons will like see, like, their first reaction is like, yeah, like, I'm right, obviously, because I have such a strong reaction to this. Like, it has to be correct. And it's like, no, and like, that's okay. It's okay to like reevaluate. Because like a lot of it sucks because like when people are like told that like, hey, maybe you should like just take a second and just like, take a deep breath and like just, just relax. Just like think of it from an outside perspective, because like everybody, like I said, everybody has their biases, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. You need to see it from an objective point of view. And people are like, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you trying to say? You trying to call me stupid? Trying to call me dumb? And it's like, no. What? I think, okay, because this is something that I learned a long time ago, like when I was like a teenager, like in high school, because like, the tism, right? It would be very hard for me to socialize with people. Like, I just didn't understand. Like, I would like try to say something and somebody would take it like in a completely different way, or like I would interpret what somebody said and it's completely like the opposite of what they were trying to say to me. So I got into a lot of situations like early high school where there's just a lot of miscommunication, and I got very upset. And there was a time where I'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna like double down. It's like, oh, no, this is this, like, oh, I'm sorry that you just I can't speak. I'm sorry that you just didn't like explain yourself properly. Like, I'm sorry that you can't speak English. You know what I mean? So I would like kind of just blame it on the other person. But I realized that wasn't getting me anywhere. Like, I would still be in these confrontations. I would still be in like these situations that I didn't intend to be in. But then instead of like explaining that, hey, I didn't intend to be like in this situation, I would just make the situation worse by doubling down. You know what I mean? Hi, Foxy. Hello, Foxy. We live in a period where people feel like every emotion they have is the only truth, and everything outside of it is offensive. Exactly. And like, of course, like being like having an emotional reaction to something isn't necessarily wrong. That's not a wrong thing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But like to say that like it should be your only metric is just like, that's just not true. That's just not how you should live. But yeah, Foxy, we're talking about how people like just go with like their like initial response to something instead of like taking a step back and to like analyze like biases and stuff. Just regular like conversation, like Monday morning conversation. I want like a nude lip. Ah, yes, beautiful. Gorgeous. Fantastic. You look lovely, lady. Um, but yeah. What was I saying? I was talking about something. What was I talking about? I was saying something. I think her eyes are pretty. I don't really want to change them. What was I talking about? I don't remember what I was speaking on. My brain. I just had a brain fart. What was I speaking? What was I talking about? She's looking really pretty. Thank you. We're doing a 31 lady challenge. And this one is literally just sexy. So I'm just doing my interpretation of what like a sexy person would look like who I would think is just like absolutely just like bombshell type of like, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. Ooh. I wish there was like a meter where I could just like make it just a little bit less. She's looking good though. I like it. Love the hair and the looks. I know she's so cute. I'm so happy. I wasn't really sure. I was just like going along with stuff that like just feels right. So looking pretty good so far. I don't know what to dress her in, but oh right. I think I just wanted to give her lingerie, didn't I? It's literally the category is literally just sexy. So originally her sexy idea was had a bald head. Okay, listen. I always give them bald. Like I always like cut a girl's hair short because I think it's cute, but I haven't used these hairs in a while, so I decided to use these instead. Okay, don't judge me. I can branch out. Okay, don't be rude. Also, I'm trying every day not to shave my head. Every single day. I can't wait to get my new braids because I just every day I put my hand in my hair. I'm just like I need to cut this off. I have cornrows under this. Man, I just want to shave it. I can't help myself. It feels so good. Okay, but hear me out. I would love shaving my head again. I need to stop. I need to stop. I'm not against it. I'm just saying. I know. I definitely have like a signature. I definitely have like a habit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I like this one. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the music is perfect. Oh, okay. Wait, this matches the gold. Wait. Yeah, what was I talking about? I can't remember what I was speaking about. People's right. I was telling my story, about how like I came to terms with like being like wrong. Like is not like, like it shouldn't be like a bad thing. You know what I mean? So as I was saying, um, right. So I was still getting into these like confrontations and stuff, and I didn't like it. I didn't like people being upset with me when I didn't mean for that to happen. It's like I like you as a person, and I don't like that there's a miscommunication happening that's making so that we can't be friends. You know what I mean? And people in emotions feeling valid no matter how it's presented to them. Right. And it took a lot of like soul searching. It took a lot of like getting like comfortable with myself. It's like why do I feel like why am I so defensive when I'm misinterpreted? You know what I mean? Like why do I feel bad? It's like I didn't mean for this to happen. Or it's like, oh, I made like a wrong assessment of something. It's like, okay, if you had the information that you had now back then you would have made a different choice. That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. You made an assumption, you made a statement, didn't mean it in a certain way, or like you have more information now and you have changed your opinion. There's nothing wrong with stating that fact. That's okay. You don't have to be defensive about anything. You don't have to do any of that, right? You can just say, hey, I was of the impression that so and so, when in reality it was so and so, and I'm sorry. That's it. That's it. That's all you have to do. And I feel like a lot of people can't get over the hurdle because I was talking about how like, there are a lot of things that like are, like human nature, that there's some things that you should overcome and some things that you should lean into when it comes to things that are like natural to people, to make for better societies, to make for like better like just communications and like just environments in general, right? And one of those things is a feeling of embarrassment and shame. Okay. Now, because we're social creatures, you're gonna want to fit in with the group, right? So if you're like misunderstood or something like that, or like you get into like some kind of conversation or somebody says something about you, you're going to feel a certain way because like being rejected from the group will give you like this feeling where it's like no, we need to stay together because if we get rejected, we're not going to survive. We're not going to have food. We're going, you know what I mean? We're just going to be like rejected from the group, and that's not something that as a human being you can really survive if you know you're out in the wild and stuff like that. But we're not out in the wild anymore. Okay. So if you are in a situation, like of course, it's natural to like want to like double down and defend yourself and stuff like that because it instinctually it feels safer that way. But in reality, it is better to just sit down, be like, hey, this is a misunderstanding, whether it's on my part or on your part. I'm sorry, and you just move on. That is okay. Yeah, it doesn't feel good the first couple times when you're training yourself when it's like, oh, okay, like you have to like drum up the courage to go to somebody in their face who like is upset with you for some reason. You're like, hey, here are the exact points why there was a misunderstanding. I'm sorry that like I said something in a certain way, or like I really meant so and so, and like to say that you're sorry, and that's okay. And I feel like it takes a lot, and I feel like a lot of people just like I said, it's easier to double down because it doesn't make any like it doesn't actually do anything productive, but it feels safer initially, even though in the long run it is better to like it's okay to change your mind on something. um I need like a sleeve. I need like a good sleeve. um I don't even know what this tattoo is. I don't know what I'm looking at. um but yeah, so everybody thinks that like their initial reaction is like the only thing that they should abide by, and there's no like internal biases or any like analyses that they should be making of themselves or the situation or like how something presents itself to you, whatever, you know what I mean. None of that matters. Only thing that matters is that I'm going to stick by this and I'm never going to change my mind, because I would feel shameful if I changed my mind, you know what I mean. So it's tough. It's tough. I wish people were just more comfortable with like saying that they were wrong and saying that they're sorry. Pronoun check. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Don't bother me. Shut up, Nero. Shut up. But yeah, if you guys want to put your pronouns in the chat, you can do so. It is okay. Go ahead and put your pronouns in the chat. She, her, he, him, they, them. Anything's down for me. They're all fine for me. Um, I do love a good tattoo. I'm not gonna lie. She, her, hers. Nice. Oh, I love a blackout tattoo. That stuff looks fantastic. Oh, I actually like the light one. I never use these, but that actually looks pretty cool. Oh yeah. This is my version what a sexy person looks like. This is what I think a sexy person looks like. It's a grown woman. It's very beautiful, just in her own skin. This is my type. This is my type. Oh, she looks like she could just strangle me. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? We made our first sim for the day. How fun. Isn't she lovely? Ah, I'm so gay. Look at her. Look at you. Look at it. God, Lord. Oh, it's a good thing I have my glasses on. Anyway, yeah, she looks great. I'm a huge fan. Might do a little bit more, like just like a tad bit, just like a smudge, just like a maybe like a little bit like a. You're not like too big. I'm not like a titty person necessarily. But I do want her to have more weight. I was trying to learn about the whole pronoun thing, and basically I'm gonna cancel culture over the of the chat. This chat? Wait, what happened? I mean, because here's the thing. A lot of persons are like, a lot of minorities can be like very like defensive because it's like people will like be very rude and be like, I don't know, just like just people will like ask questions. Not this chat. Oh, okay. People will like ask questions or like just curious, but like they're actually just like being like belittling, you know what I mean? So it can feel very, I don't know how to explain it. It does depend on like the time, place, and like how you ask it, you know what I mean? Because like I definitely can understand, especially like, for like trans and like non-binary persons, how like, being constantly bombarded with like, like what's the whole pronoun thing, like what about gender, like what's going on here, you know what I mean? They can be very like defensive about it, because they're constantly just like being like being asked like these like backhanded questions. um so yeah, and plus like if it's not like a chat that is specifically open to like education, they're not gonna want that, because people will always be asked, like, if you're anything out of the norm, people are going to ask you about it. So people like go their everyday lives being asked constantly all the time, and they don't want to probably be asked that in Twitch chat. Because like there's a specific like trans community that I watch who is solely educational. So, like people will literally like come in and just ask questions. Um and like sometimes people like I mentioned, people can like be very like backhanded about it, where like they're not genuinely asking, they're just like trying to make you look dumb. Um and even then they'll still answer the questions. So it does depend. Like I don't want to like go into like a random chat and be like, yeah, so like what's this whole gay thing going on about, you know what I mean? Unless they're specifically open to answering those questions. She, her, and I was just trying to figure out how does that work. I mean, it typically just like whatever like feels right, you know what I mean? Just whatever feels good, really. It's like how it really works. It's like, hey, it's just like I feel more connected to this specific thing. There is no real like science behind it. It's really just like a social thing, just like whatever like makes you feel good, whatever like feels right, is what they do. That's just kind of how it is, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, I identify as this because like it just feels right for me personally, and like that's okay. It's different for each person. It's different like based on like their circumstance, because like there's a lot of persons who like will like identify as like he, him, but like when they're around like, but like they want to be invited to like girls' night still, you know what I mean? So it really just depends on like just like feeling comfortable with yourself. It just like I said, depends on like the person. So yeah, someone can be like NB or like trans basque and then like use different pronouns, but it really just depends on just what feels comfortable with that specific person. Like, hey, this gives me tingles. I like this. I like when somebody calls me this, so that's what I want you to call me. That's basically it. That's literally what it boils down to. It's like, I like when somebody calls me something, so I would like you to call me this. Please and thank you. It's like a preferred name. It's like, hey, this is my birth name, but I actually prefer this name, so could you call me that instead? And you're not gonna be like, how does that work? You know what I mean? It's like, but that's not on your birth certificate, so like I don't understand. It's like, it's just what feels good. That's fine. My first time ever hearing it. Oh, and I was intrigued by the whole chat flipped on me. Safe space when our conversations get mad at questions get asked. I mean, it's a safe space for them. So you asking like questioning like who they are like as people can feel very like, you know what I mean? It can feel very rude. Yeah, like it just essentially it's like, I don't know, like a group of people like having a conversation, right? And it's like, okay, we're not gonna be judged for having this conversation. And somebody comes in was like, hey, what's going on here? And it's like, you know what I mean? Like I said, you have to like it. Like I said, people can be very defensive because they're usually attacked for that kind of stuff like all the time, in real life, online. So it can be very like, I don't know. You can't just like in like a regular like you can't just you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. Where it's like you're not gonna like go up to like a black person and be like, yeah, so what's this whole Black Lives Matter thing? It's like, I was saying I didn't understand why it's happening. um, yeah, maybe it just came off in a rude way. I don't know. Maybe it just came off like, you know what I mean. It can just depend on like how someone's feeling that day. You know what I mean? It just depends. They could have just like, I don't know. They could have just experienced like someone like asking them that question, whether in real life or like in the chat, just like being rude about it. So it it could just be that. It could just not be feeling well. It's like, oh, I got misgendered at the supermarket today, so like I'm just not feeling these questions right now. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh right, yeah. I was playing Little Hope the other day, and like nothing crashed, so I don't understand why it's doing that right now. I don't get it. Um, really weird. Seems to just be happening with The Sims. I don't know. I can be a butt. This wasn't one of those times. I don't know. Did you like get to talk to them after? Be like, hey, like I understand that like this came off a certain way. Like I didn't mean for it to like be that way. Like I sorry. Like I don't know if like I don't know this topic, so I don't know what is or it like what should or should not like be said and how it shouldn't be asked. Like I don't know. So but I don't know. Um but I don't want my game to crash. That's lame. My game didn't crash, but I don't want anything to crash. That sucks. How long have I been streaming? An hour? It's not bad. I wanted to make 3 Sims, but I'm just starting my second one. I don't even know what is this Sim supposed to be, by the way. Oh, wrong one. Oh Jesus, my OBS crashed, so I have to redo this. 1 second. 1 second, you know. 1 second. Okay, where is it? Okay. Animal lover. Oh, fun. We got an animal boy. Nice. Oh, Lotus, what were you saying? Hold on 1 second. I missed that. Um, to risk opening up to be attacked. Is how often women are on guard around men when they don't know. Men complain and women don't trust them. Can't afford to find out the way a particular man is not safe, so they keep guard at all times. That is true. Oh my god. Don't even get me started. I hate when people are like, oh, you know, like, why people hate catcalling? Like, if it weren't for catcalling, then, like, men and women wouldn't interact with each other. It's like, no, you're dumb. You're just, like, you just don't have female friends. These are, like, the same persons who are like, oh, you know, like, guys and girls, like, can't be friends. It's like, you say that, and then you say that only catcalling can interact. It's like, no, you just don't know how to talk to women like human beings. Like, what? So, yeah, like, so, like, even when, like, people, like, lose stuff or, like, I don't know, if something wrong and somebody's trying to warn you, you don't know because like 90% of the time it's somebody catcalling you, and it's like I'm not going to like give like I can't because like if you give them the time of day, they will go a mile. Like I have tried everything. I've tried everything. Where it's like, oh, you know, you try to have a conversation with them. It's like, oh, you know, like no, thank you. Like I'm just not interested. It's like, nope, doesn't work. You try to like, what else? Oh, dude, my eyes are burning me. Um, None of the men in my life catcall people. Men who think that is comfortable needs to be evolved. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure. So then I was like, oh, how can one identify a specific gender, but also identify as neither? It's not the gender; it's the pronouns. So like I said, like somebody can be non-binary and still have like she, her, like he, him pronouns, they, them pronouns. Um, because it just feels good. Like I said, it's really just vibes based. It really is, cause like there's no, like I said, there's no like science. It's not a science thing. It's not a biological thing. It's a social thing. It's like how you feel, how you want to be identified by yourself and like the persons around you. It's based on interaction. It's based on just like I said, how you feel about like people perceiving you. You know what I mean? So it's not like set in stone how you have to have these pronouns if you're like this gender. You know what I mean? You don't have to. Just what feels right. That's literally it. It's just vibes based. So it's like, hey, I like when somebody calls me this. I also don't feel like I don't feel attached to any like specific gender. But I do like when somebody calls me like these things. And so it's like, yeah, pretty much. It's like, hey, I'm not a dude, but I like the, like, I don't know, I like being called Andre. It's like, I don't have to change my gender to like being called Andre. Like, I just like being called Andre. It's like, it's not that deep. I guess because like people just really just can't grasp. I mean, because like, I don't know. Because like I was taught that gender was like gender and sex were different when I was 12, in school in class. So it has always been a concept for me. So I definitely understand like how people who are like just finding out about it can be harder for them. But yeah, like I remember in class because like we would have like these tests. We'd have like tests like every week or so, right? Um, nerdy school. Um, yeah, we'd have to test like every week, and I wasn't sure because like there were category for you have to put your name, the date, like stuff like that, and you have to put your sex and your gender. And I know that one is supposed to be like masculine, feminine, and one is supposed to be male, female. And I didn't really like. I kept using them interchangeably because I just didn't understand. They kind of didn't explain it to you. So I was just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. So one day just asked my teacher in what was it, 6th grade? I was like 12, and they were like, oh, one of them is like what you're born with, and like one of them is like how you're feeling. And it's like, okay. So it's like, oh, just put the same thing for both of them. Like she was just like, oh, just put the same thing for both of them. It doesn't really matter. It's fine. I was like, oh, okay. And that's how I found out about it. It was really just like run of the mill conversation. It was like this big thing. It's just like, yeah, this is this and that's that. So it's like you probably don't know what it is. So just put the same thing for each. So it's like, okay, fine. So yeah, I definitely understand like how it can be like really complicated, but like they are not linked or connected. A lot of times they are. Most times they are. They don't have to be. So yeah, someone can be like non-binary. So like if you're filling out like gender, they would put non-binary. But if you're filling out pronouns, they could put she, her. They could put he, him. They're separate. Um, I didn't want to address them as the pronouns. I don't know about that. I'll call you whatever you want. I was just trying to understand. I mean, I get it. Like I said, I understand. Like people, like I said, people can be really like defensive about it because it's really like it's always like an accusatory thing. So that's probably just like what they were thinking you were doing. But if they weren't like open to questions or anything like that, it wasn't like an open space for like to be questioned because that happens a lot in their like everyday lives. I can understand it. You know what I mean? I don't know what am I making you. I don't know what I'm making this person. I keep using these skin overlays, but they're so cute. Look how good she looks. I'm hungry all of a sudden. Oh, my battle's ready. Oh my god, no way, my battle's ready, no way. My battle's ready. That's crazy. I might end after this sim. Especially since my OBS is crashing. Um, I don't want my game to crash. So after this sim, I might call it. Um, 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 then didn't like the question or something. Well, yeah, because if it's like framed in a way that's like accused or OBS needs to get a grip side eye, yeah. I updated my OBS recently too. So it shouldn't be doing this. So I don't know. But yeah, you have to understand that like when it comes to safe space, that doesn't mean that like it's for educational purposes. You know what I mean? So it's supposed to be a safe space from people like questioning like their identities all the time, every hour of the day. So like if they didn't feel comfortable because they get questioned all the time, I feel like it's understandable. Oh Jesus, this is a big one actually. I'm just gonna use this instead. Yeah, this is gonna be our last stream readers of the day. Estimation mark stream readers. So yeah, if they didn't like the question or the framing, even if you didn't mean it, like this is what I was mentioning before, even if you didn't mean it in a certain way, you don't have to keep asking the question. Like face. Like, hey, I don't mean to like be a certain way. Like, if you didn't mean to upset anybody and them telling you that like you asking the question is upsetting them, then just don't ask it anymore, I guess. I don't know. Because like even if you didn't mean it like that, and you're not familiar with like the whole like subject matter, they're saying like, hey, this is making us uncomfortable, then you don't have to do it. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty hard, especially when you're like trying to like genuinely like just trying to understand. But I only asked that one time. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I would have to like see the situation. I'm not sure. I'm really hungry. Oh my god, I didn't have breakfast. Dude, I'm such a fucking idiot. Woke up at like 7:30. And what are you? I don't know what kind of sim I'm trying to make. You know, I haven't made like a South Asian sim in a while. Maybe I'll make her Indian. Maybe I will. I shall. Maybe I shall. I'm feeling creamy today. Feeling some melanin today. Holler about you not having breakfast, but I'm just as bad. Like I had a very full cup of coffee. Okay, I had a very full cup of coffee. So I wasn't hungry when I woke up today because I had a midnight snack. I had 2 slices of pizza. I had some crackers and I had some juice in my bed while I was watching somebody play a section of Little Hope. Eat your breakfast. I will. Coffee's not breakfast. Okay, listen. I was really tired, so I just had like I had some like chocolate mix, put like some coffee in there, right, and like a little bit of sugar. I was like, okay, I feel really full, and I was planning to stream, but like I didn't stream until hours later. It's like now the hunger is starting to kick in, but it filled me for a couple hours. Like it did what it was supposed to do. Not a morning person, so I don't do breakfast, so I get a pass. um I was definitely feeling a big breakfast, but I was full, so now I'll have my breakfast. Okay. Looks at Foxy. Yeah, have you had your breakfast? Have you guys had your breakfast? Okay, don't you shame me. Okay, I was consuming content. I was having a nap. Okay, and I made my mom, well, I made my mom tea. My brother made my mom breakfast, but still. I don't like this nose. Yeah, but still. Have you guys eaten? Okay, don't judge me. Don't judge me. How dare you? How dare? How rude. Where's the nose thing? Here? I'll pick this one. Yeah, that looks so much better. I am starving. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna finish after this sim, so it's gonna be okay. I won't die. I won't keel over. We'll be fine. I talk about, I don't know if I actually don't know if I talk about this all the time. My puppy loves my mom. Like he's in love with my mom. It's so cute. It's so cute. Like he doesn't come in the house every day. Not anymore. I don't know why. Like, I invite him in, he's like, nah, not feeling it, fam. It's like, okay, man. Whatever you say, big dog. Can't force you to come in. Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't come in early this morning, but he came in like later in the morning, I guess. He didn't come in at 7, but he came in at like 9. And I went to my mom's room, and he came with me, and like he just sat on her side of the bed, and just like looked up at her because she was asleep. So he just sat there waiting for her to wake up, and it was the cutest thing. It was so cute. And like I woke her up a little bit because like I'm annoying. Okay, I love when people are like I'm one of those who's like, oh my god, look at the dog, and he's just like doing like a regular thing. I'm literally one of those people. I cannot help myself. Eating after this meeting I have with this divorce attorney. Divorce with who? What, like, since when were you married? What are you talking about? I might give her a scar. Oh, it doesn't show. God damn it, never mind. I'll just leave this then. I want to give her pigtails. I don't know why, but I'm feeling pigtails. I got married back in January. Wait, are you serious? No, you're I feel like you're joking. You're not being serious, right? I don't recall you ever telling me that you were married. Have you told me? Because no, I don't think you have. I remember specifically that you haven't been here in a while. So I don't think that you got, I don't think you told me. I have not. Okay. Well, congrats. And I'm sorry, I guess. Oh no. I've been gone the last 8 months. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Um, yeah. Congratulations. And I'm happy for you, and I'm sorry that that's happening. I guess I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Good luck, right? Not on Twitch, um, not on Discord, nothing. Yeah. So, so is it a good thing that this is happening, or is it a bad thing? Like, I don't really know how to respond. Like, do you feel free or post on IG and Twitter? That was it. It's gone now. Well, it's worth a shot. Oh Lord, I just drank so much water. Just took so hard to go down. Um, I don't think I follow you on Instagram, and I haven't seen you tweet in like a minute. Oh, I feel remarkable. Okay, okay, congratulations. Okay, because if it was a bad thing, I'd be like, ooh. But if it's a good thing, it's like, yay. um, so I'm happy that you're feeling good. Um, about it. You know, it's worth a shot. Didn't work out with that person. That's okay. Try again with another person at a time. In that case, streamer celebratory notes. Right. Woo! It was hell. My goofy butt kept trying to be optimistic. I mean, depending on like, I mean, I don't know, man. Marriage is like a very difficult thing. Because like people can change, can have like certain expectations that like maybe aren't like realistic, or like the other person like doesn't live up to. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't know. Oh, cat ears, obviously. I was like, oh, what I put on her head? Cat ears, duh. Duh, she's a nerd. Oh, I put this on somebody already. I know I have other cat ears that I can use. I draw a line at domestic violence. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's not the vibe. I'm so happy that you got out of that. Yeah, that's not good. The voice and be blessed. Yeah, that's not good at all. Um, yeah. I'm not a fan of people like being like, oh, like guys can't be so and so. He's like, no, it's not true. So I'm happy that you like, like weren't like shamed into like not like seeing it as like how it was as like actual like, like domestic violence, and that you're able to like get out of that. Good job. Because a lot of guys are like forced to like just like accept it because like, oh, they're a girl. It's like that's not how that works. So to my mom's spot, so we got the whole housing thing situated. Okay. And you made like a report, right? So that like in like divorce proceedings, it's like clear cut on like who's at fault, and like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you did, because it makes it it doesn't really do anything necessarily, but it makes it easier to like draw a line in the sand when you're in court, being like, hey, this was definitely the other person's fault, not mine. You know what I mean? It'll definitely help you in the long run. Absolutely. Um, yeah, I'm really sorry that that happened, and I'm happy that you're feeling better. I'm happy that like, it's a dark point, but doesn't need to affect you in the future. You move past it, and better things are ahead. Um, not to do a report, because she got a 2-year-old away from her mom. Does that have to happen? Does it? Can you not like do a police report without like, not like necessarily pressing charges, but like just a police report? Because like the other person could just like lie, and then like you're like you can't really do anything about it. You know what I mean? You need like official like pictures, transcripts, and stuff like that. I don't know how like the American system really works. So if like being reported for something like that, if that means that you definitely have to like get your kid taken away, then sure. Has a history already. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. And I guess it's not necessarily like needed if they already have a history. It's not needed. That's understandable. That's understandable. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, buddy. That's rough, buddy. But we're in the clear for now. Where everything's on the upswing. We're getting better, so it's okay. Virtual hugs, big hugs. I'm happy that you're able to overcome that. I'm happy for you. It is a tough thing to do, but I am happy that you're able to get through it. And 8 months. I mean, hey, a lot of people get stuck, like like with kids and stuff, and like houses, and like, oh, I haven't had a job in like 5 years because I've been like dependent on this person. Like they're not able to, you know what I mean? So you're able to get out like pretty quick, and I'm happy for you. Um, hit me with my own truck. Jesus, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. As a mom, she's phenomenal. I uh I mean, the kid is young. So like, I don't know if that's going to be like a permanent thing. If they have that kind of anger, I don't know. I'm glad you're safe though. Yeah, that sounds tremendously horrible. Like Jesus Christ. Is the tremendous the right word? Not tremendous as in good, but like big. Like bigly bad. Like bigly not good. Oh my God, that's horrible. Jesus Christ. Okay. God, that's so terrible. Okay. I'm just thinking about it in my head. Good Lord. That is awful. But yeah, I'm happy that you're doing better. Good God. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. I hope like there's no like residual trauma or anything like that. Hope that you're able to get out of it as whole of a person as you could be. You know what I mean? I get in some really wild stuff, but I always bounce back. Yeah, I hope that you can get back in a very healthy, productive, and insane way. I can only hope. Oh Jesus, that sounds horrific. But yeah, it's domestic violence is such a horrible thing. It really is, because it's always the people that like you don't want to fight back against who would end up doing something like that. Because like in a regular fight to like just a random person on the street, like you can fight them back. You know what I mean? But like somebody that you don't want, genuinely don't want to, it's very difficult, and people like take advantage of that. So um, there's nothing she could do. Mm, fair enough. Understandable. I get that. It's my God. It still sucks. You know what I mean? It's like yeah. You're saying it could have been worse, but it still sucks. It's just it's tough, buddy. It's tough. I genuinely think that everybody should just at least once go through some therapy. You know what I mean? Because like even like issues that you don't know you have, like they don't arise unless you're in like a very specific like situation. You can get through a lot of that if you just talk to somebody. I feel like. Hey, maybe that's just me. I really feel like you shouldn't get into like relationships, get like children or anything like that. You shouldn't have any of that till you really, really sort that stuff out. Um, I mean, yeah, people, some like they would do that. I genuinely think if you're trying to hit somebody with your car, that they would try to do that. Yeah, yeah. Um, it sucks. Like I'm sure, like I mean, of course, like you married them and like because you thought that it was gonna work out and everything, but I'm sorry that it turned out like that. That sucks. Um, like I said, I'm happy that you're doing better. You don't need to like if you don't feel comfortable like talking about it, you don't have to like you don't have to do any of that. Have a nice life. Yeah. I don't know how like well, I don't know, man. I don't know. Did you guys like live together? Well, like I said, I don't have to. I shouldn't be asking. If you don't want to talk about it, I shouldn't be asking. It's not cool. Um, an animal print shirt. If you give me an animal print shirt, I don't know if I have any, but I would like to see some. Um, thinking sweater. I feel like I haven't used a sweater in a while. Um, live together. Yeah, I was asking if you lived together like before all of that happened. You know what I mean? But before you got married. But I shouldn't ask. That's none of my business. Shouldn't be asking. It's not my business. Oof. Wow. This is cute. But I want something with like animal print. I don't know how I could find a sweater with animal print. I feel like it would specifically have to be like an animal sweater. um, I want like paw prints and stuff. This is very cute, but I want like paw prints. I feel like I could work with this, but maybe if I don't find anything. This happened like 2 weeks ago. It was a bunch of more stuff. No, I was asking like if you lived together like before you got married. Is what I was asking. I don't think like so like you started the proceedings like 2 weeks ago because of that incident. Um yeah, it's been piling up for a while before that, yeah. Is this a pig on it? It looks like it has a pig on it. Cute pig, but it's not really a great shirt. Cute pig. It's not a great shirt. Yeah, it's not great quality CC. Do do do. That mind's killing me. Um, amazes me. For the people I care about. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing. Have like patience for people that you care for. It is a good thing. It's a good thing to have, and it shouldn't be like shouldn't like revoke that because like somebody took advantage of it. You know what I mean? Should keep being a good person. If somebody being a bad person to you shouldn't make you. Oh, I was like, was that a snake? I can use that as a shirt. No, it's ET. Different thing. Oh wait, these can work. Knowing I can bounce back with ease, I've allowed some really questionable stuff to happen. Yeah. Um, even if like you like emotionally or physically to take more, you should question yourself as to like, will it benefit me or this situation to keep going through this? You know what I mean? Like, is this a good thing? Will this help at all? And if the answer is no, whether or not you can take it or not shouldn't like, you know what I mean? You should still like be able to separate yourself. That's what I've had to teach myself. Where it's like, hey, even if like I still feel like I could go for longer, it's like statistically speaking, it's not gonna get any better if you stay around. So even if you can, doesn't mean you should. Because then those months that like you spend like trying to make this work when like it wasn't going to, you could like, spend it healing, you could spend it moving on, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you could do more, but should you? I feel like it's a tough thing. It's a tough lot like line to draw in the sand. Um, it's pretty tough. Wait, why I like this skirt? Wait, I mean this skirt. The texture is a bit weird, but I am gonna have a filter on, so it's not gonna be too bad. I like the white. I like the blue, but I also like the white. I'm not gonna put too much animal stuff on her, as much as I would love to. Don't want to overdo it. um, ooh, the fuzzy slippers. Wait, why do I like the fuzzy slippers? They're not fuzzy enough. Ah, balls. Yeah, they're not fuzzy enough. They look kind of weird. um, I do kind of like them though. I feel like they're growing on me, but now. Nah. So yeah, guys, if you're in a tough situation, ask for help. Talk to family. Talk to somebody, anybody, just outside of the situation. Um, try to get some help because it's hard, even with like immediate family members. Because like even if they like that person, they'd be like, oh, are you sure you didn't do something wrong? And it's like, I'm sure it's not as big of a deal as you're saying. You know what I mean? It's like really like, you know, try to like get help, like advice and help from somebody outside the situation. And it's like somebody who like you trust to be like, hey, this is a situation that like should not like is going too far, and like you aren't able to like do the necessary measures. You know what I mean? You've seen a glimpse of how far I'll go for people I care about. Oh yeah, the fact that you ditched me. Yes, I remember. Yes. Um, yeah, no, I totally understand. It's a good thing to have. Like I said, you shouldn't like abandon it. It is a good thing to have about yourself. Can I get this for a different hand? No, okay. It's fine. I still want animal stuff. I still feel like I want more animal stuff. I don't know what other animal stuff I could have though. I'm not sure. I feel like she's cute enough to be an animal lover, right? Yeah, absolutely right. I ditched you. It's fine. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. It's okay. Um, but yeah, being a good person is a good thing. If somebody is a bad person, yeah, of course you should always like take a step back and be like, hey, is there anything else I could have done in this situation? And if the answer is no, like you shouldn't like like of course like you can adjust like what you do, how you do it, and stuff like that. But to just like stop being a good person is like you should never do that. Because how you live your like you should because okay, if you do that, then that person will have permanently like affected your life, and it's like, do you want that? Do you want that loser to do something like that to you? No, I don't think so. Okay, so shouldn't let them have that much power over you. Be a good lad. Everything will be okay. I guess white is fine. And it came out. Yes, I know. Who checked it on you and kept updating me still? Wait, really? I did not know that. Oh, that's cool. Why did you do that? I didn't know that. Like, whether or not, like, I was mentally sane. Is that where you're checking up on? I didn't know that you were doing that. I feel like I can't. Maybe I want her to have shorts under this. Do I? I'm not sure. Do I want her to have some? Maybe I want her to have some short shorts under this. Still haven't bought myself a skirt. It's definitely a thing that I should do. I still haven't bought myself a skirt. Where can I find me some shorts? I know I have some. Where are my shorties? Where are they? I don't want to throw on some socks. As cute as they are. As cute as they are, like, I don't know. Like, they're cute, but I don't want closed-toed shoes. I don't want her to be like a nerdy animal lover. I want her to be like a cute, like, just a cute animal lover, you know what I mean? I don't want her to close her toes. That's lame. I feel like she needs something else though. Okay, fine. I'll give her closed-toed shoes. I really like the hearts on these, but fine, whatever. Whatever. Take care of yourself. The frustration you caused me was huge. I'm sorry. It does happen a lot. Well, it used to happen a lot to like persons in IRL, so I understand and I'm sorry. Jesus. It's because I don't know how to take care of myself. That's the thing. I am always pushing myself too hard. I don't know how to take care of myself. So I didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong. I thought I was just doing a normal thing. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm pushing myself too hard. I'm just like, oh, why am I having a negative reaction to this? Oh, I'm just being like I'm just not trying hard enough, I guess. I don't know. Why can I not find any shorts? Yeah, am I dumb? Okay, hold on. I usually have shorts in here. What is happening right now? But yeah, it just like that sometimes. You know what I mean? It just be like that sometimes. I want something like this, but shorter. And CC. I know I have them, so why can't I find them? I mean, these are shorts. They don't show. These are too long. Yeah, what the heck? I know I have in-between shorts. Come on. Don't do this to me. I know I have shorts that I can wear. Are you telling me that there are no shorts? Ew, I don't want to use that. I want shorts. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose it. I'm losing it. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? It's the last thing that I need. Why can I not find what I'm looking for? As a mod, as a friend, I couldn't take it. I know. It's fine. Well, I got there eventually, okay? I got there eventually. I know there's one of these that has like different sizes, I feel like. Am I being dumb right now? Look at being dumb. I don't know why. She's not in a cult, so I don't understand why. I feel like I'm missing things here. Maybe I think this is the one that has different sizes. Yeah, medium. There's black medium and white medium. I gotta pick white. But then it's a different thing. Oh my god. Morphine, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. This is white, and I don't like that it is white. I didn't come all this way. This doesn't look right. So, buddy, nothing much. We're doing our last sim. Talk about managing yourself and you know, separating yourself from a violent situation. All that fun stuff, you know, like conversations for Monday afternoon. I hope you're doing well. What did we talk about today? We talked about disabilities, talked about like emotional intelligence, all that stuff. Very, very fun. Very, very, very fun indeed. Do you stream daily? Not really. I don't have a schedule. So kind of just stream whenever feels right to me. I just do it vibes based. But yeah, I'm not able to stream every day because then I would be unhappy. So this is the best. I kind of just do whenever I feel good. So yeah. But yeah. I was gonna say, if you want to know like when I'm live, the notifications always go live like in Discord. The only like reliable way. Talks about prosthetic legs and how school sucks. We did not talk about how school sucks. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, we never talk about school sucking because school does not suck. Okay, let's not. Oh, she farted. Ew, ma'am. I'm not gonna lie. This post pack might be the one I'm looking for. But she tooted. She pooted and she tooted right in front of me. Are you serious right now? Just wish to join your live streaming. No problem. But yeah, I stream like all hours of the day. It just be like that. Let me try this again. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Nice. Last picture. She's so pretty. Last picture. Nice. Okay. Where you're chatting from? I'm Jamaican. We're in Jamaica. So yeah, we're in Jamaica. Okay, sick. Which people were these? This was 13 and 14. Okay, nice. 1 minute left my stream. That is not bad. Let me go ahead and save these. 31 day, 13, 14. Yay! All right, I probably should show you guys. So these are the sims we made today. Only 2. I wanted to make 3, but we spent a lot of time talking. But we made a sexy sim. Real hefty, this one. Absolutely just fantastic. Big money. I know she's draining some guy's pocket. Love to be there. Hope to be there and see you in person. Maybe not me. But it is a nice place. It is a nice place. And this is Animal Lover. So we made a sexy sim and an Animal Lover sim. Fantastic. But yeah, I do recommend like the tourist areas in Jamaica. I don't understand why like people will like just backpack, and it's like, listen, on paper it's great. Don't get me wrong, on paper it's great, okay? Where it's like, oh, you know, like this is like, you know, where all the old Spanish buildings are, and it's like here's like the port where like, you know, like the Spanish landed and stuff like that. It sounds cool and everything. But in person it's not that great. So for a lot of those places, so like I feel like you need to like, you know what I mean, like really like find, someone needs to find like a good place for you to look at. That'd be fine. Nigeria, yeah, that's cool. That is cool. That is fun. I've never been to like any like African countries. I do want to try it. I've definitely heard a lot of good things. I definitely want to try. I don't know anything about like, you know, like any African cultures at all, so I would love to learn. It really sucks when persons are like, oh, I'm from so and so, or it's like, oh, my like heritage is so and so. It's like I'm just Jamaican. I don't know my heritage. I mean, the most I know is that like I'm like part Indian. It's like we have a pretty big Indian population, so my dad's mom is Indian and she's real racist. Well, she was, so she's not here anymore. But yeah. All I got. That's all I got. I don't know like what kind of Indian. It's just like light skin. I don't know what kind of Indian. Like I have no idea. Why don't you want? I didn't. Well, it's not like I don't want to. I've never traveled before. It's not like I wouldn't want to. I simply have not. Um, I definitely want to travel to like African countries for sure. I want to go like around like the Caribbean. Oh, we're done. Fun. I want to go like around the Caribbean. I want to like go to like like places in Central America, places like in some place in Europe, not too many. Like, I don't really want to go to like France like that, you know what I mean? But like some place in Europe would be really nice. Um, yeah, we're done with this for today. So we're gonna look for somebody to raid. Oh my god, no way. But yeah, I would definitely want to go to like Nigeria. I heard it's like really good, like Ghana. I do want to go to like South Africa. I do. Yeah, there's lots of places where I would like to go to, but just not right now. Okay. I think I know who I want to raid. Actually, do I want to raid somebody from my recommended? Or do I want to raid someone in my follow list? People doing Black Widow challenge, 100 baby challenge. I've seen this person a lot. I wonder if I should not challenge type. Think it's not balanced. Oh yeah. I have an internet issue. I definitely have an internet issue. Um, so like it's not you, it's me. Okay. There's a pinned message. It's because I'm looking at other people's things right now. That's why. So yeah. But it's not you, it's me. But yeah, I am the well, I mentally am the traveling type. I have not physically traveled, but we will do that another time. We're going to raid this person. We're gonna raid this person. I see them a lot in my recommended, so we're gonna go say hello. But thank you guys so much for being here. If you're a follower, the one with the purple hearts is what you're looking for. If you're a sub, the one with the emotes is for you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for the follows, the lurks, all that fun stuff, keeping me company, entertaining my silly conversations. But yeah, if you like this stream and want to follow us here on Twitch, all your support helps, like bits, even when you like see an ad, if you subscribe, it all goes towards my my college tuition. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Of course, if you want to support directly, there's like donation links and stuff. If you want to know when we'll be live, Discord gives you all the notifications that you need. I make YouTube videos, so if you're into anime, you can check out my YouTube channel. We're going to be doing something today. Don't have enough viewers. I think I do. I think I do. I have enough viewers. I like my viewers. They're nice. But yeah. Don't forget to copy and paste your messages. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you whenever the heck I see you again. Okay? Goodbye.